Real clear. I can do that, mate. What's that? La 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 la. Unique New York. Unique New York. How are you, mate? I think I need a few cans while I'm doing it. Especially because I haven't got Chubbs in here. Thanks, mate. No, I won't, mate. Don't you worry about it. I couldn't tell you, to be perfectly honest, mate. It must be on YouTube or something, is it? And get your hopes up. Chubbs is coming in very shortly. I've given Chubbs a hurry up because it's very awkward in here by myself. Are we on yet? Where we? Oh, I think I do. Yeah. So I'm talking, am I? It's live. Right, we're on. Jeez, I forgot I was supposed to be talking here. Got Nick Anderson here on centre half back flank. Chips over to Noah Anderson, just 15, you'd say. Only barely. Goes back, assesses the situation. He's going to have to go down the line here by the looks. Cooper's the target. No love. Drop Cherry on half forward. Cooper follows it up, does a bit of crumb work. Jamie Cann off to Kay Patterson into open goal. Thank you for coming. Sharks, 1 goal zip. Ooh. Coming in for the second bounce, got Jakey Cochran in the ruck. Tommy Vanderplunk in behind him and roving the ball. Sam Pepper down towards with the toe ball there. Vanderplunk, hard ball get, handball over the head, very nice. No Anderson, chip around the corner. Benny Allen, just didn't sit for him. It's ended up in the hands of a Toora lad, and he's kicked it from half back, centre half forward. Zagny, you got pushed in the back there, I would have thought. Holding the man, Toora free kick. Kicks inboard, Matt Zagny will clean this up pretty easily. Sits back, no, plays on, down the line. Kitcho, Travis Kitchen tries to gather that, but it was a little too short. He mops up well though with a good tackle. Out of bounds. And Jakey Cochran taking the ruck. Muscles it down. Oh, jeepers. Noah Anderson gets the hard ball, but it spills out in the contest. Off to the Toora lad. And Vanderplunk, very good tackle. He's pinned him holding the ball. The Sharks play on. Nick Anderson, a lovely little dob down the line to Kitcho. Travis Kitchen, Powell Pepper comes in from inboard and sends it to Benny Allen. He's probably holding the cherry there too. Yep. Toora's kick from half back. Goes inboard, ambitious. It's a good kick though. Bit of tall timber in the middle. Sends it over for a switch. It's a nice switch. Jamie Cam mans a mark. Down to centre half forward, and who we got here in the helmet? Sends it in. Toora just chipping it around a little too easily at the moment. Sharks make a contest of this one. Looks like it's going to spill over the line. It's thrown in. Old Jackie Cochran takes this one over the back. Noah Anderson and Nick Anderson. Oh, team up. And here comes Lock Schrewers streaming out of the back line. Matthew Williams mopping up, and Powell Pepper will get a handball here and send it off to Noah Anderson. Kicks a little torry off the one step to Jamie Can right on the tip, thank you. Thinks about giving it to Cadge Patterson, but doesn't. Instead goes to the fridge, Cooper McInnes. Bread and butter, these ones for Coop. Looks good off the boot. Oh, maybe not. Sliding past for a minor score. Toora seem to be pretty happy chipping the ball around and keeping possession here. Long down the line now to a contest. Looks like Chock Schrewers is going to mop up and get a switch kick over Anderson. Ooh, he spilt that. It's a little soda. And Mando says, oh, thank you. I'll just follow it up with a relatively poor kick too. Oh! And then the smother from the Toora lad on Benny Allen sees it across the line. Harry Wright coming in off the bench. They're a straight line operator. And Powell Pepper in there around the ball. He's trying to fight it out. He's just been wrapped up by the looks of things. I'm going to have another go, says the umpire. Coming back behind. Just get my way, he says. Throws it up. It's a big leap from Travis Kitchen and doesn't do much, unfortunately. Powell Pepper lays a tackle. No. Who's this? No. Kaka Patterson, yeah, he gets wrapped up. It's a hot footy in there. Probably holding the man. He's paid, is it? It is. Kaka Patterson, having a look inboard, sends it in long. You have to say the fridge was a target there and didn't quite get to him. Fridge does the groundwork anyway and wraps up a young Toora lad and centre forward. Umpire says, give it to me. I'm coming out the back, out of the way. Good tap there from the fridge. Daisy Thomas tries to break through. Didn't quite get there, but it was a good effort. Fridge just got taken high there, but he hasn't been paid. Another ball up. Quick kick out of defence of Toora. It's going to go across the line again. We'll have another stoppage. Ball's thrown in. It's another scrappy one on the deck. Looks like Noah Anderson tries to get it out. It's probably a throw there, and he's been pinned. Toora's off. They're leaping. He hasn't gone around the man on the mark though, so he's going to be pulled back. And Tarwin are going to have a chance to set up here. He's flicked the handball off to old Chieftain here, and he's done a double back, and off he goes back through the guts. It's a good kick too. It's a nice footy from Toora. Goes again. He's going to make the Sharks work pretty hard to get across here. Goes back, and he's given him a little bit of time. He's going to go long down the line by the seams of it. Jack Crocken's going to have a big spoil. Jeepers creepers. Oh, that's a throw from Zaggers, and he's been pinned too. Yep. Van der Plank thought about picking up the ball for him, but he's going to say, no, you get it yourself. Cowboy, I'll go fill a hole. Got a Toora lad here on forward flank. It's a tough spot to kick from there in Shark Park, and he sends it in. Oh, it's at the back. You don't want that if you're the Tarwin Sharks, I'll tell you that much. Chuck Schruers has knocked that one up, and he's sweeping little handball off to, who is that? Oh, it's Tyso. Tyso out. Not quite on the full, but very close. So we set up again. Up she goes, down in front. That's a very nice little spot that number 7 for Toora's got himself into there. So unfortunately, he's picked out young Ferguson in the back line for the Sharks. He's a good little operator back there. Kicks down to the centre half, back to Maxi Dieball, and Maxi Dieball just bloody gives a little worm burner along the wing to Benny Allen. Ben Allen goes to Nick Anderson, and then, ooh, he gives back to Maxi Dieball. He gives a nice little handball over to Matt Zagney up forward. He's a long way from home. And a lovely little kick around the corner to Kaka Patterson. Kaka hasn't even looked for another option here. He's backing himself in. As soon as he took the mark, he says, no, this is my one. This is my job, boys. I kick these. Looks alright off the shoes. It's gone across the fags by the seams of it. Yep. Toora to kick in. He looks like he's about to hit up, but Matty Williams there. He's done a very nice job, Matty Williams, just spiralling that, getting it across the line. Didn't quite make it into the hands of the Toora player he was looking for. Straight into the action, Power Pepper. He's in a good spot here too for a little hardball get. No, he's been held. Who's this? Jakey Cochrane's been held in the ruck. Oh, he's going to be 50 here too. No. What's he paid? It's a bit of hoo-ha off the ball. Have they paid it or not? He's blowing whistles. He's not doing much though. Yeah, he's paid a 50. And Jakey Cochrane should make light work of this, I would have thought. Zoned out there for a moment, he missed that. Right, Toora kicks out, hits up another little spot in the back pocket there. They like that little spot there. Fridge does a bit of groundwork and gets it over the line for the Sharks. Can't quite seem to get past that spot there, Toora. Young lad in green, looks like he's about to throw it in. Up he goes, in and under. It's a nice tap from Jakey Cochrane. Toora lad mops up, and Noah Anderson puts his head down and says, this is my cherry. Power Pepper says, no, take it from me. Toora lad picks it up, dishes off. It's pretty rough little stuff in there. No one's really getting a clean stat. Pepper with a nice tackle. Nick Anderson delivers to Bean Allen. Didn't quite get there though. It's a hard cherry to mark. Ando again. Little shimmy goof and throw. I'm not sure what that was from Ando. It was a silky little manoeuvre though. Gets out to Harry Wright, who's got a little bit of space to work with, and he chips it up in front of Jamie Can. This slick operator who's been around the traps for a while on Jamie Can. My favourite footy player when I was a kid. I can't see what the action is over there. Someone's sent it across the line. Ball's thrown in. They'll do that one again, I think. No. It's he paid push. It's a Shark free kick. Travis Kitchen. Big tall timber. Inspector Gadget type operator. Travis Kitchen. Lines up. He's pretty good double the footy, Trav. That looks good too. That one hasn't gone across the face. That's a nice dob. Very nice. And with that, we get a flurry of interchanges. Kaga Patterson off. Maxi Diebol on. Tom Vanderplunk on. Matt Zagny on. We've got Fergus coming off here. The Ferg. Just about time my co-commentator stepped into the box, I would have thought. I'm not sure where he is. Chubbs, if you can hear me out there, get into the box, mate. It's lonely in here. And pass and the Sharks are on here. Pow goes, he's not sure. Now he sets it up to the top of the square to Fridge. Fridge says not quite. Ends up hitting the deck and it's going to go out. No, Toora mops up. I will start spinning a yarn.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. It's easy in here.
Where's Barring?
Yeah.
Top of the line, better than my gaming headset this one.
No, it's all blade Sharks.
Benny Allen coming to the bench.
I'm glad you caught in here, Chubbs, because I was getting lonely in here.
K going on. Beautiful. Oh.
12-week knee operation. Only took 3 weeks out off though.
2 of those back.
Oh, he's dished it inboard. Toora lads picked it up. It's their first real opportunity at a sausage here in this first quarter. He wants to make it play. Chubbs, though, I told you about how Tommy Willow was trying to get me in the box, how he's asking me.
How did he ask you?
Earlier in the week. It's Tuesday night, I was coming down and I was doing a bit of a run around Tuesday night, running the training, you know how I do, just making sure the boys are up and about for the weekend.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so Tommy Willow comes up to me and Anyway, so walks off with his head in his hands a little bit. He's a little bit upset.
Oh. Takes a couple of bounces, sends it forward. Oh, Fergie with a falcon.
Who's this, Chubbs? Number 7 for Toora. He's been getting Weston. That's
Oh,
Jack Weston.
Little cheeky, mate. Who we got here? Chuck. Oh,
It's an old mongrel kick. That's a backman's kick.
It's a good hit from Chalk to the skip.
Oh, Bean Allen.
To Ben Allen. Oh, bit of candy from Zagny. Long forward. Who we got? Oh. That's a mark for Toora. Oh, wasn't paid.
Ooh, jeepers creepers. One of the Toora lads has just come through with a flying hip and shoulder there and just missed the whole lot. Came in one of the side of the pack and out the other, and he's got a clean elbow for it. Umpire says, give it to me. Ball goes up.
Oh,
Bean Allen on the outside of the boot. If that's a sausage,
wow.
I'm the Queen of England.
Oh,
He's
wow.
kicked that. That's a very nice little snag. He's kicked that on a 180-degree angle, Chubbs.
Outside of his right boot, that's just shouldn't go through. Your Majesty.
Up on the wing and sends it. Oh, that's surely a free kick, and it's been paid just over the shoulder there of Ivan Maric.
Do we get a roaming bill in
Yeah.
the games after the game?
I think we are doing a few interviews after the game, mate. I don't know if these boys are going to take their cameras in, but we're going to have to pull our own cameras in there. I think, Jesus creepers.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting pinned too far, has he? You don't see that every day. Especially from your full forward. Run too far. Kirk McInnes. Did too much with it.
Did
Looked
well to
good.
get around him.
Oh, he did very well.
Bobby, here he is.
He's got to sit here.
Oh,
Toora had other plans though. He's mopped up and he's having a nice delivery to 29 here. He wheels around onto his left. Kicked it out in front.
Oh,
I tell you what, you run into a backman like Ferg every day. I don't think so. That's a nice little switch as well.
short to...
Very deceiving, young Ferg in the back line. If I was a full forward and I lined up on him, I'd take one look at him and think, I've got you covered, cowboy.
Yeah, you think you're in for a bag. And
You would,
it's
wouldn't
not
you?
the case,
Yeah, you think this is my day. There's no wind around Shark Park. The clouds are pretty well non here. What do you call it? Non-existent. That's what I'm trying to say, Chubbs. Good, thank you. Full forward's dream out here today. And then you run into Ferg.
Yeah.
It's upsetting. That'll be balled up. Nice little tackle there from Matty Williams. Bobby. Not sure why they call him Bobby. Any reason why they call him Bobby, Chubbs? You care to speculate?
Unsure of the Bobby nickname.
Very unsure. That's high. Another one from Noah, unfortunately. Noah B. Hickman. Toora man sends it in. And Zagny, Matt Zagny. Even better moustache. Kicks long down the line to... Who is it? It's Noodle. Sure. It's Noodle.
Is it?
Yeah. And he's flicked to Coop and then to Tyson Hanegraaff, who delivers quite nicely to Bean Ellen, son of Dean. Bean's had her on a string.
Oh.
Has he paid here?
Caught it out of bounds on the full. Yeah.
Out of bounds on the full. Play on. So Toora's kicked from half back. Looks for the switch. It was on. It's just a bit of a dirty kick, that's all. This bloke. Is that Catman?
Oh,
Zagny does the cleaning up. Across the half back line. He breaks one tackle. And another. It's a scrappy little kick over to Kay Patterson. And Kay has got some room to move. It's just over the top of Cooper McInnes' head. And Toora's going to mop up easily with a bit of space. Kicks a high ball to centre half back. Was a little bit loopy for my liking, but Jack Weston's just going to take off and have a couple of bounces here. Oh, around one. Made Bobby Williams look like a genuine witch's hat there. And he's kicked that. He's taken that from half back to full forward. A couple of bounces. That's a good operator.
Oh, it's a great clearing kick from Chock Shrewer there.
And Chock Shrewer's had a few of it too.
To his mate in Max Dieball.
So we got here Jacob Lamers. No, it's not Jacob, is it?
Ethan.
No, there's two Lamers.
Bit of a cricketer. Alex Keith sort of operation.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I hear. Haven't seen him bat or bowl, but.
Okay. Right, I think we've got an interview to do, Chubbs.
Oh yeah, who is?
What's the range on these things? Can we?
Can we leave it till 3/4 time?
Oh yeah, I think one of the boys has teed up, but we.
See if I can get the remote working properly. I'll actually have a call out anyway.
I'll just tee him up because I think he's expecting an interview at quarter time.
That's all right. Let's go.
At 3/4?
No, we'll do it now.
Do it now?
I'll do it now. right here. Yeah.
Just about 2 minutes, guys.
Radio. Right, we'll just see if we can get Chock Shrews here. Lock Shrews. Back line in the Sharks there, mate. How did it all go out there the first quarter?
Yeah, not too bad. Our skill execution early isn't ideal and up to what it should be. We probably missed a few chances, but as the quarter got on, I think our skills got a little bit better. We got on top. So.
Yep. Moving the ball all right out of the back line, I would have thought. Fergie's standing up pretty nicely down there.
Fergo's doing well. He's been one-on-one quite a few times there.
It's been good. Very
We've
good.
had a few drop balls through the middle, so he's under the pump a bit. He's doing well.
Things to work on, Chock. What are you thinking?
I think trying to close the middle of the ground down a little bit more.
Yeah.
Being really open. We're expecting them to go wide, but they actually want to switch the ball every time they get it. So
Yep.
credit to them. They're actually playing quite well at the moment.
Yeah, switching the ball quite well.
Choco, as a veggie farmer, weather like this today would be pretty happy, wouldn't it?
Mate, I was warming up thinking, Jesus, Jerry Rivers.
Yeah.
They just go better in sun, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
Good work, mate. Just off the football, we've got a few nicknames out there. Everyone's got a nickname pretty well. What about Butters? Where did he get his nickname from, mate?
I'm new to the club, mate, so I'm not quite sure.
Not sure on that one.
I'll call him Butters, but nah.
Do a bit of research on it.
Yeah, I'll have to do the research and get back to you.
All right, no worries. Maybe 3/4 time, I'll get you back to you.
Sounds good, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chock.
Thanks, Choco.
I think that was good, Tommy. Yeah.
Welcome back, guys.
Been instructed to just let the viewers at home know that we've got a bit of a poor internet reception signal at the moment.
Troy Buckets Hemming is chatting a bit of lip to the commentary box here. I'm not happy with that. I'll have to have a word with him at half time.
It's a very Troy Hemming thing to do, talk a bit of lip. On Buckets, that is, for the viewers at home, the Tarwin Sharks coach. First year at the club this year, he's got the joint heaving. Good vibe around the club. Got the boys operating for themselves, for each other.
That's it. Making each other look pretty, quote unquote.
He is actually.
Painting
Adam's
each
actually-
other's nails.
Yep. That's a direct quote. Right, what do you want to see more of here, Chubbs, in the second quarter, mate?
As a forward, mate, goals.
Okay.
A lot more goals.
I like that. Straightforward answer.
Yep.
Don't muck around. Want more goals.
I'd love to see Kay Patterson kick a goal here.
He kicked one very early. You would have
did
been,
he?
you would have been in
Oh,
the showers, mate.
yeah,
He kicked the
still-
first of the game.
That's
Nice
class from him.
Nice little cherry running into an open goal.
Another one would be nice, thanks. Jay Cochran in the ruck again. Oh,
It's a good tap. It's gone nowhere
Elegant.
though. Straight into the hands of the Toora lad, and he does a little dodging and diving straight through the pack.
oh,
delivers us
Zaga's
and a half forward.
absolute soda. Oh, Toora.
Tell you what, that's good footy from
Oh.
Toora. It's a bit unfortunate they've missed that. It's good gather on the half forward line. Quick little left foot on the boot. And we've got Lock Shrews to kick out usually.
Yeah,
It's
he's
going to be
our special guest.
our
That's quarter
special
time.
guest. Didn't ask him about his moustache actually.
Not sure how I feel about it.
Oh, I feel strongly about it. I'll let
Living
the
in,
I'll let the viewers at home decide whether I
Living
like
in
it or
Zaga's
not,
shadow
but
there.
I will say I feel very strongly about that moustache. In Zaga's shadow, you say?
Yeah.
Yes, well.
Well, everyone is.
Zaga's moustache is on a Freddie Mercury type level.
Oh,
It's
beyond.
Now Lamo dishes back to Harry Wright and comes back to Lamo. He does a
Oh,
little, a
bit
little
of dancing
candy, a
out
little
there.
this, a little that, and he flicks back to Harry Wright, who goes back to Zagny, who's missing almost all the numbers on his back. And he switches kicks
that's
over
a
to Matty
beautiful
Williams.
kick.
Matty Williams down the line. It's a sexual
Oh,
kick.
it's been cut off.
Has
Your
been
mate,
cut
number
off quite
7.
nicely.
What's his
Number
name?
7. I think it's Jack Weston.
Yeah, Westy. We'll
Yeah,
call him.
I could be wrong.
That's what the book says.
He's in the book as Jay Weston, and I think it's Jack. I've been wrong before though. Looks like Power Pepper's manning him up.
Reece Shaw.
Is that Reece Shaw? Could be Reece.
Oh, Bob.
Oh wow, Matty Williams.
Oh,
That's a
great
cracking
smother.
smother. Very nice smother from 13 from Toora. Tommy
Oh,
Van der
Noah.
Pump dishes up though. Off to Noah B. Hitton. And he just slams on the boot forward and Bean collects. Bean sends it in. Kitcho's the target. It's not
Oh.
going to get there, but Coop's going to
Fridge.
do the
Oh,
into open goal.
Oh.
Oh, he's missed that. You're joking.
he's hit the post there.
Jeez.
Oh, it's-
To be fair, that was harder to hit the post than it was to kick a goal there, Coop.
Umpire's called it back here. It's
What's he called it back?
a free kick or something here.
Rightio.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a bit of action.
Couple
in
of
the-
trainers running out.
Oh, they're pulling a
He doesn't look
calling for a
doesn't look
stretcher, I
good.
think. Okay, we've got.
Yeah.
Oh, he's actually in a bit of strife there.
Grabbing at his knee.
Nah, yeah. He's actually in a bit of danger. Big time.
As
What is the score, Chubbs? You got the score there?
it's 5-4 to 1-1.
Yeah. I
Is that
I reckon that was a quarter time score. We might be.
If that wasn't, is that a point just given?
Yeah.
So it's 5-5.
Oh, 5-5
5-5.
to 1-1. Here we go, Prez. Special goods. Thanks, Will.
Special delivery from the president. Thank you, Tom.
What the doctor ordered.
This is an audio only channel from us here, but you can't see that we've just had a little delivery from the Tarwin president of a couple of froths, which is quite nice. Very thoughtful.
Hope you don't want me to pay for them.
I wouldn't have thought so, mate. Wouldn't have thought so.
Stretcher wasn't needed. He's hobbling off at the hand of the bloke I played on in the last quarter of the twos.
Is that right? Is this the bloke in the fluoro there?
Yeah, in the fluoro. Yeah. He's good for a yarn.
Yeah, was he?
Yeah.
He looks like a bit of a yarn top operator, actually.
We ball didn't come down there a lot, so it was
okay. It was a bit of a one-sided affair, actually, in the Magoos, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh well.
You don't get that much.
Not the chocolates we wanted for Coach Sopper and Vaughan.
No, well, we better mention them, actually. Old Sop, Tommy Gerard, what was that, 300 senior games for Tommy Gerard and 450 club games for Vaughan Van Dillen today in the twos. That's extraordinary. Just put that in perspective. What do you play, 15 games a year, give or take?
Oh, a bit more. Finals?
Maybe 20.
Here and there.
20's a long year, let's say that.
Yeah.
450. I'm no mathematician, but that's a lot of years. That's what? That's got to be 25 years worth of footy, surely. I haven't done the maths on it.
He was
not going to.
8 years of age when Tarwin entered the league.
Radio. And he's about 60 odd, so...
42.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jamie Can here delivers it to the little dangerous spot here. And the Sharks are swarming, but Toora's holding them off.
Oh, great pick up.
Very nice
kick
pick
forward.
up. It's a backman's kick straight out of the back line.
Zagners. Oh, Kicho, good fly. Oh, pushed under it.
Jamie Can, very nice little crumb work. Hits the top of the square.
Dale Lawton. Oh, wow.
Just works his man under the ball quite nicely without pushing him in the back. Very good piece of body work there from Dale Lawton, if you ask me.
He should go back and slot this.
He should. He's a very nice kick of the football, Dale. Not sure what he was doing floating around the goal square, to be perfectly honest, but that might be a set play.
Bit different. Oh, when you're the coach, you can do what you like, I suppose.
When you are the assistant coach, you call a few shots here and there.
And he slotted it. Likes it. Quick high five from McGuinness.
The Guinness. Who we got here? Vanderplunk off. Charlie Batten on. Noodle on. That's Nick Anderson.
Lamer's off for Charlie Batten there.
Is it?
Yes.
Not Jacob, Ethan.
Gee, can you hear the netball?
Can you hear the netball, actually? They're carrying
quite
quite nicely.
Again, your man.
He is. He's been playing a good game of footy, actually. Toora delivers to full forward and spills out. Zagney looks like he's going to clean up again here with the handball. And Noah B. Hickman down the wing off to Travis Kitchen, who goes straight over his head. And Daisy Lawton says, "I'll have that, thank you." Daisy's on his left, so that's quite nice for him. Pops it into a dangerous spot, but there's no one really home for the Sharks, to be perfectly honest. Bean Allen puts an effort in, but doesn't quite get there.
Straight at the back to Bobby. Switch.
Very nice switch kick there.
Kay Patterson, here we go.
Kay Patterson comes around and says, just walks past the commentary box and says, "Have a look at this, boys. I'll deliver this to Coop." But he pops it over his head.
Back to Kay here. Oh, I'll have that one. Thanks. As it lands underneath our feet.
That might be a young Houston umpire, is it?
First year umpire, how about
that might be a young Houston.
Only a little.
No, it's not. Looked a lot like.
Good throw. Jeez. In the back. Wow, says the umpire.
Toora's kick from half back. Bit of an up and under kick there, to be perfectly honest, to centre wing. Bobby makes a contest and fits a handball. Bean Allen sends it off to Nick Anderson, who he delivers into the forward line on his left.
Beautiful
Jamie Can. Lovely football, that. Just had the few fellas hanging out the back of the
looking to
pack,
pass it off, and does to Daisy Lawton. Kick his second in a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Fun fact about Dale Lawton, he's actually born with webbed toes.
Really?
That's it. That's a true story. Yeah. Absolute maniac in the pool. He's a very good swimmer. He actually got disqualified because they said you actually got a physical advantage. So he's given up on swimming. So He used to swim for the state team, and he was heading off to the Commonwealth Games at one stage, but once they found out he had webbed toes, as he slots that through, he got kicked off the swimming team, Chubbs, if you believe that.
Can we start a nickname for him and call him Duck, or is he self-conscious about it?
Oh, I don't think that's general knowledge, actually, so I might have just put myself in hot water saying that on air, but I could call him Duck.
Well,
Let's be honest, he can't
call him Duck.
He can't stop us, Chubbs, so especially from here. He's out there, mate. So
He's not listening now, so...
Duck slides another one through for his second in about 2 minutes. Very nicely
Can we
done.
get a score there, Bill?
I think it must be 7-5 Tarwin, 1-1 Toora. Don't quote me too much on that. Tyson Hanegraaff does very well there to get a handball out to Bean Allen. Bean chips off the ground, makes up a soccer star, and Kag. That's what you like to see from the sidelines. A couple of strong boys going hard at it.
Oh, the marriage in there. Roughing them up a bit.
Van der Plunk gets a hard ball get.
Yeah.
He's been pinned.
The Toora coach screams out ball, and the umpire agreed with him.
Umpire must have heard him and said, yep, that might be right.
I'll agree with that, thanks.
Yes. Probably there, to be fair.
God, wheels on him. That's a big boot. Down forward. There he is, Westy, your mate.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Chubbs. That might be Catman out there. Is that Catman? Number 2 for Toora?
Who's Catman?
Oh, you might be before Catman's time. Is that Catman? Jeez, I'm gonna have to do some research at halftime. If it is, I'm astounded. Kaga Patterson, funny little handball underneath off to Bean Allen, and he just turns Catman inside out and sends it into half forward. Got Duck doing some crumb work, but he's headed back to the square. Oh, that's a very good contest. Cracking contest there from Ivan Maric. Oh,
he's back up, Maric.
It's very nicely done. Bobby Williams follows it up, makes the contest out on the wing. Heath Lamers sends a nice little handball out to Noah Hickman off to Coop. McInnes, the fridge, and ooh, it's a good kick. Travie Kitchen just got caught behind. He makes a contest out of it though, and the Sharks are going to try and stop it. No, it's not. Sends a handball out to Coop, and he puts it in a dangerous spot, but just the Sharks are out of position there, so Toora is going to mop up here and get a kick down this wing, I would have thought. Comes this wing, as predicted. That's a great mark there from Harry Wright. On my man, Jack Weston.
Gets it. Plays on. Big boot forward. Who we got? Fridge. Good spoil.
Cracking spoil that from the Toora man, number 13.
And it goes out of bounds in the forward line.
Now, if that's the bloke I think it is, Chubbs, Catman, number 2.
Catman.
He was playing when I was playing, and I was about 17 or whatever when I first started playing on the ones out here. And he used to just jump on people's heads for fun. He'd jump literally 6 foot in the air, stand on people's shoulders, take marks, absolute hangers every game.
Swan dive.
Yeah, and he's probably the hardest nut you'd ever play against. He's probably the hardest bloke I ever played against. Going out of contest wise, he's a freak. I think that's him. And he was older when I was playing, so he must be getting on, old Catman. Still moving very well. Toora kicks out.
Big kick, Zaggers wants it.
Freddie Mercury takes...
And holds it in.
Umpire says, give it to me, thank you.
Go, 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 says the Toora coach.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
We've got Powell Pepper and Nick Anderson coming on off the bench.
Bean.
Lovely tap to Bean Allen. Oh, Van der Plunk.
And he's rewarded. Oh, gives a bit back.
A bit of a hustle
Bean,
and
that's
bustle under
Bean.
there. Bean says, no, thank you. Not pushing me around today, says Bean Allen. Oh, that's a lovely kick. Wow. Oh, no. That's gone straight through the midst of Travis Kitchen.
Great use of the pill, that Nicky Anderson.
Nicky Anderson, he's a real smooth operator.
Nicky Anderson, number 35, not Nick Anderson, 52.
Yes, just for the viewers out there, there's 2 Nick Andersons out there for the Sharks. 35 and what's the other Nick Anderson's
52.
number? 52. Yeah. Right.
Just too many Nick Andersons out there.
To be fair, 1 is plenty, 2 is twice as many as you'd need. Vanderplunk gets knocked over in this. Oh, Ethan Lamos does a nice little handball. He gives Cochran some space and he gets.
High contact.
He's been pinned high there.
Screams at high contact. Joe Cochran with
Probably
the
there,
kick
to be perfectly honest.
He's got a booming boot.
He does.
Play on, says the umpire. Long kick. Who we got? Kitcho.
Oh,
goes for a
Kitcho
fly.
flies. No one on the ground. Oh, lovely mop up from Jamie Cairn, straight to the duck. Those web feet are proving very nice in the forward line today.
Is that his third this quarter?
It is third this quarter, yes.
Oh, duck. Slides forward and kicks a couple.
A master stroke from Troy Hemming there, putting duck forward. Quite like it. Oh, Ben Allen just falls over his own feet there.
Holding the ball,
says the umpire.
Ivan Maric.
Tice Hanegraaff delivers quite nicely to Ethan Lammers. He's having a pretty nice game, to be perfectly honest. He's getting a lot of it.
Short.
Comes to Maxi Dieball and he has to make a contest. He's done very well and he's cheap as creepers. It's a...
Umpire says mine after Maxi Dieball sits on number 19's body, I suppose.
There's probably a couple of free kicks either way there, to be perfectly honest, and none of them got paid, so I think the umpire just given the old play on both holding type operation there. Power Pepper gathers, tackled instantly. Goes again.
He's shrugging a few off there. He's done well.
Yeah,
but Sammy,
he's a hard man to tackle, Reece Shaw, but
the Prince of Tarwin.
The Prince, they call him. Just for the viewers at home, number 43 is the Prince of Tarwin, self-proclaimed. He's given himself that nickname as Maxi Dieball gets wrapped up. I like Toora's new outfits, Chubbs.
I'm about it actually. I like it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of their setup. It looks good. Quite neat. It looks like we're going to have another stoppage here. Just grinding away here. There she goes again. Jackie Cochran says, I'm just about had enough of these stoppages. I'm giving it a smash. Straight to Kay Patterson, who gets wrapped up holding the ball by number 13 for Toora. He runs around onto his right and sends it onto the flank. It's a big kick. Zagny's going to have a sit for a punch. And he doesn't quite get there. There's a contest on the wing. Out of bounds.
Barrel forward for Toora, and Chuck Shrewer, our special guest at quarter time, cuts it off. Sends it wide to Lames.
Bit of a general back there, old Chuck Shrewer's. Here he is again.
Getting plenty of the pill. To his mate, Maxi Dieball. Good grab.
Very nice grab. It's a good kick too.
Oh, here we go, June. He's a great user of the pill, this bloke.
Our man. Scotty Pendlebury like Nick Anderson. Oh, and Chock again.
Back. She's worked a long way forward, and Prince just sends it to no one. But 23 for Toora. Oh,
Vanderplunk cuts that one off. Goes back.
What do you call him? Vanderpump.
Vanderplunk.
Plunk.
That's his name, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I guess I could roll with that.
Tom Vanderplunk. He sets it up
to
a very nice kick.
Streaming lead from Duck Lawton.
That was Duck-esque too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was Wayne Carey-esque.
That was a quacking effort.
Jobs. Don't know about that one. Not sure if I can let that go. Daisy Lawton for the 4th this term. He's not happy with that.
It's to the near side.
He wasn't happy with it as soon as he hit the boot.
Saggers, big punch, spoiled.
Freddie Mercury.
And out the back. Prince, little wink at me. I like that.
Prince of Tarwin just pointing a few fingers, saying, you here, I'll go here. Old man him up. Couple of toe balls out here at the back of the pack.
Oh,
Go straight to the toe balls. The pack of toe balls fired it out. Ooh! It's going to be another ball up.
Looked like a couple of forward drives reversed into each other.
Travie Kitchen.
Oh,
Power Pepper. Adds another little no-look handball over the shoulder. Oh, very nice gather from Noah B. Hickman, but he doesn't quite get on. He's done well. Vanderplunk doesn't quite get there.
And that's gone out of bounds on the full.
Let's just talk about that effort from Noah B. Hickman. It's a nice little hard ball get, spin out of danger, and then he's gone again. It's a very nice effort from Noah. I rate that highly. In the meantime, it's been kicked out on the fill, and Harry Wright's cleaned it up. He said, I'll take the kick, thank you, and he's going to send it down the line.
Noah again.
In true backman fashion, and it goes over the line. That is Catman. That is Catman. Yep. Yep.
Oh, good throw. Oh, there
Jackie
he is.
Weston, he's just split the pack open there, and Reece Shaw fights it out, and he's going to get another stoppage.
Plenty of sunscreen on those heads today. Sun's shining.
Absolutely. Here we go.
Interference in the ruck contest.
Interference in the ruck contest, he says.
I guess it was.
Coop McInnes, having a look around, looks inboard, says no, ends up driving it into... Ooh, nice, dangerous, and
again. That's a
he's
great
got-
hit from McInnes.
he's got that spot just wrapped up there. He says, this is my spot, no one go here, I'll just take marks and kick goals from here, please. A bit of chat out there from Reece Shaw.
Yeah, a bit of chat.
He's not happy with that one either, Duck.
On the other side, Duck.
He's just overcorrected. To be fair, he's good, but he's not 4 goals in a term good, old Daisy, so... Deserves that. What do you think, Chubbs? You reckon he deserves his... To be fair, he's played well enough to keep 4 this quarter.
He's a true backman.
He's been very good up here this quarter, to be fair.
He seems to struggle with him about 40 out, 35 out. But I'll work with him on training.
Well, that might be an option. Get a little Chubbs and Duck exercise after
Feel like
training,
doing
and
that, wouldn't it?
just run through a few kicking exercises.
He's around him, Chalk through it again.
Probably almost ran too far there, Chock Truers.
Oh.
Vanderplunk takes a nice mark on the wing with a bit of pressure coming from the front area. Sits back. Ooh, he's just kept that in, I think. Fridge says yes. Umpire says
really? No.
That was out of bounds.
Have to replay that one.
Number 18 wheels around, sends it to
sure.
East. Who we got
Flies
here
over
flying?
top for-
Wow.
Leaves his man out the back. Gets it. Oh,
Our man Ferg at the back there, doing what backmen do,
Butters.
making life very difficult.
You asked Shaw about why he's got the nickname Butters.
I did. That's just for the viewers at home. Ferg, his nickname is Butters, and that's what we were referring to in the quarter-time break there in that little interview.
Do you know why it's Butters?
I don't know why. That's why I was asking Lockie Schruers,
Yeah.
mate. Do you know why?
No, I'm unaware at this stage.
No. So there's a bit of...
This new,
There's
new
a
blokes to the club, we just...
There's a lot of talk about it. There's a few nicknames getting thrown around, and to be honest, I haven't got to the bottom of most of them. Butters is definitely on the top of my list to get a sort out why.
Hands in the air.
What do you do here, Chubbs? Do you kick a drop punt or you
Oh,
kick it around the body and throw a snap on here?
I'm drop punting that.
Oh, you're drop punting that. Okay,
Every
so is this
week.
bloke
Oh,
too.
He's centering it.
Oh.
And it's a good hit.
Okay.
Oh, free kick. It was out on the full, was it not?
Not sure what it was, mate. End of the day, it's a sharp kick, and he kicks to Matt Zagny.
Plenty of pill this quarter, Matt Zagny.
Yes, yes. He
Oh,
centres up, and it's a
mongrel.
dangerous
Oh.
kick. Toora man mops up and
Oh,
goes, oh, he
yeah.
sold a bit. He's just taking Jake Cochran to the absolute candy shop.
And kick the snag. That is classy effort.
Wowee. Jake's just piled up all his pocket money from his whole weekend's chores. Gone down to the candy shop and bought a full bag there.
Bag of mixed lollies.
Mixed lollies, mate. A couple of sour worms, a few milk duds. You name it, he bought it.
Couple of cheekies.
What's the chap coming from the Toora
bench. He's
Toora
up and
bench?
about.
He's up and about. A lot of chat.
He paces up and down the boundary line,
Yes.
board in hand.
Who's the coach I'm thinking of that does that in the AFL? He doesn't do it anymore. He used to do it, Chubbs. He's a real boundary rider operator. Who am I thinking of? He used to do that.
I'm unaware who you're thinking of.
Oh, fuck. Put my finger on it. Can't remember who
Are
it
they
is.
still coaching?
Nah, not anymore. No. Nah, I don't think his antics would fly in these days. Jamie Can tries to get a hold of it, but just can't quite get his
it's a
hands on it.
It's holding the ball, says the umpire. Cooper McInnes with the tackle there. Oh, that should be 50.
50.
And it is paid.
You don't like to see those ones paid, to be perfectly honest. In my opinion, that's pretty
It's
stiff.
just unnecessary.
Throw it in his direction. That's it's upsetting. Anyway, Coop McInnes is going to line up for another one.
Has he kicked one, has he?
Another one for the Sharks. I'm not sure if Coop's kicked one or not, to be perfectly honest. If he hasn't, then it'll be a quiet day for Coop.
Yeah, usually.
He
it's
averages
under a
about
bag.
5 of.
Back to the
Oh, they've
line.
given him another 50 now.
There's another one. Wow.
Might be a bit of
There's
chat. Might be a bit of chat going on to the umpires in the centre
That's-
here, and I think he's given him another 50.
He's just giving away 100, and that bloke is up for a slab after the game, I think.
That's 2 slabs in my book, Chubbs.
Oh. It doesn't help.
1 slab per 50, 2 50s. That equals 2 slabs.
Your mate Westy just
Was
popped up and said, it doesn't help. And
it Westy, was it?
Yeah, he's perfectly on it. He's right. No, he's
Oh, he's the one. He's pulled the Toora lads up and says that doesn't help. Okay.
Show you my knee, shuts the band. Oh, there. Shuts the camera.
Kay Patterson, very good gather. Wheels
Oh.
around under his right, and he's given Noah B. Hickman a
Noah.
genuine hospital ball.
Oh.
He makes a very good deal of it. Not phased by the pressure from behind, Noah B. Hickman settles and delivers to
Oh.
half forward.
I thought that was Kitcho.
It's a contest here, and Toora looks like they're
he's
going to
done
clean
well,
it up.
dances through.
He's Jackie Weston foots up, and he's almost holding the ball, but he gets his handball away. Now Toura's out. Number 20 kicks long to centre half forward.
Rick.
Bobby Williams hits the pack with a bit of pace, and Vanderplunk breaks away.
Umpire says Bobby did not have the pill.
It is his kick. Meanwhile, Jamie Can gathers the cherry.
Good kick to Fridge. Not in play.
Matty Williams moves it on quite quickly, straight to Jake Cocky Cochran in the guts.
Goes wide to Chock right. Just throws the hand at it. Forward to his mate Max Dybel. Handball to Zagny. Zagny's a long way up the ground.
He's a long way from home, old Freddie Mercury.
Didn't have it. They're calling it back. It's Zagny's free kick.
Right.
Didn't have the ball. Pig wants it back in the middle. Gets it. Going wide.
Going to
here,
wheel around onto his
McInnes.
right this time, Coco.
Making McInnes work for it and takes a mark. Oh!
Oh!
Candy.
That's the old dummy candy there from Coop McInnes.
Oh,
He said, I'm
good
about to
grab.
sell you candy. And then he said, well, I'm not going to buy some. So he said, well, I won't sell you any candy. And then he ran around the other side of him.
Oh. Good
Oh,
tackle.
that's a nice tackle too from Van. Oh, and
Doesn't
Van der
have
Plunk
it.
takes
Jeez.
the... Oh, what's he paid? He's paid holding the man, I think.
I'm almost being quick on the not having it call.
Okay.
It's been about 3 or 4 in a row there.
No, well, each to their own.
Don't know how I feel about that.
No, well, I'm not sure if we're allowed to have an opinion on that, to be perfectly honest,
Yeah.
Chubbs. And it goes back to our man, Jack Weston, who takes off around the corner, has a bounce. Gets to the centre circle and
That's a long
long
kick.
bomb.
Hits the deck.
Our man
There's
Butters Chubbs does
Butters.
a bit of mopping up there. Number
Puts it
20,
on the
number
boot,
40.
Slaps it on the boot forward and
Just
kicks a point.
Minor score across the face. So we'll have Locke Showers here. Kicking out.
Shrewers specialise in celery.
Biggest celery farm in the southern hemisphere is what I've been told,
Can
Chubbs.
you back that up?
I can't back it up, factually, no. It's just what I've been told.
What you been told? I wouldn't be surprised if got quite a bit of land down there, not
Well-
just in Tarwin, but also Melbourne.
Yeah, in the Clyde
way.
area.
Yeah,
in the
that's
Clyde
it,
area.
Clyde.
And just out in Middle Tarwin, I think there. So, I mean,
Yeah.
when someone says they've got the biggest celery farm in the southern hemisphere, you tend to believe them, Chubbs.
That's half time.
There's not a great deal of reason to lie about how big your celery farm is, let's be honest.
To the break.
We
it's,
will be back after the
half-time.
main break. Sharks have got a stranglehold on this game. Toora's putting up a good little fight, though, to be perfectly honest. Not playing terrible football. We'll be back after the break. You've turned her on, have you? Oh, okay. Yep. Be fine.
You got me, Stefan. Yeah. Space pretty wide too, and so
Are you going to give us a 3, 2, 1 when I'm on? Welcome back. I'm not sure where Chubbs is. He's going to grab a frothy and a feed, I think, but here he is. Speak of the devil. He's just turned up. The ever-faithful counterpart. Right. We're off and running. Another scrappy contest in the guts here. Noah B. Hickman's in the middle of it, as usual. Umpire says, give it to me. Welcome to the box, Chubbs. Scrappy kick forward. Harry Wright, real straight line operator.
Kick grass, as we've been told to do at training.
Oh, don't tell him that, Chubbs. You're giving everyone our inside information. Cag Patterson's has his disposal smothered.
Duck Lawton's still on the ground. Just gets up now. Looks a bit ginger.
Oh, he does too.
Hand on the head.
Number 3 for those of you following along at home. For the Sharks, Duck Lawton. Oh, lovely tap there to Vander Kolk. I've been told in the break that I've been saying his name all wrong this whole time. His name is Vander Kolk, not Vander Plunk. So there you go. His old
I
man
was
came
told
up
it's
to me and
Veranda Plunk.
Veranda, maybe it is Veranda Plunk.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, his old man came up to me and he was upset. He said, "You call my son Vanderplunk one more time, I won't be happy." Harry Wright does his straight line operation as he usually does.
Bobby finds a line.
I'll just get the viewers to cast their eyes onto Matt Zagney here. Is it number 1 or number 16? I don't know. He's missing,
I'm unsure.
he's missing some numbers. Let's have a look
there.
on the... He must be 16. He is 16, but he's missing a number there, so it's number 1. When he turns around and has a look at the camera, just feast your eyes on what kind of mustache he's running with here. The operation on his upper lip is insane. If we get his attention somehow, I'd be very happy. As Cag Patterson disposes out of the wing. Scrappy old ball on the centre half forward line. Followed up by a Toora young fella.
Don't want to pick that up there.
Duck
Lawton. Clunked it. Umpire
Who's he paid
it.
here?
Oh, he's paid the other way.
He's paid
Toora.
the other way to Catman.
Catman.
The cat and the duck. Well, if I had money on a cat and a duck having a fight, I'd have it on a cat as well. Catman does a switch. Across the field is a dangerous one because there's a couple of Sharks around. The Sharks are swarming. Jamie Can tries to tackle, but he doesn't quite get the hands on the hips that he wanted to. Funny old handball at the back. And Powpepper mops up. Gets to Harry Wright. Off to Veranda Kolk, who chips around the corner. Sets it up for Lockie Schruers, who's a long way from home. He must be playing it forward.
He must be playing forward. That's interesting.
Very interesting.
Strange move from Troy Buckets Hemming.
That'll be the Tarwin Sharks coach, Chieftain, for those of you following along.
Bean says, "I'll take my time here, boys." I'm not sure how far out he is. Might be about 40, 45.
He's got to have to kick this from 45, I would have thought.
He's got quite a show on him. He changed his goal kicking routine, and he seems to be kicking straighter and further. Bean.
Ooh, he's
Not the
happy
case with that one. I've put the mocker on him.
We're 150 metres away from Bean, and we heard him verbally upset about that from here.
Explicitly.
Quite clearly. To be fair, our microphone might have even picked that up. He was very upset with that kick straight off the boot.
Oh, as you should be with an effort like that. He's usually pretty good too.
He is. He's a good kick of the footy, young Bean. He might get it back here again. Veranda Kolk mops up, sees it over the line. owner of the Riverview Hotel is Dean Ellen.
Get down there if you get a chance.
Oh,
Steak night, Wednesday.
cracking steak too. You know when your local pub does a steak night, Chubbs, and they usually offer up some sort of dirty offcut, like a like a 2-minute sizzler,
cheesy,
some sort of sizzler, just a ratty kind of cut of steak. Not down at bloody the Riverview Hotel, my friend. They will serve you up a nice 350-gram porterhouse steak and a pot for what? Is it $20?
No, it's $30 for the porterhouse.
Yeah.
$20 for the
And a
steak
pot.
sandwich.
Oh, that's right. Steak sangers, $20.
Steak sandwich, and it's a beautiful piece of steak on the sandwich as well. Not just
No, exactly.
not enough off-cut, as you said, a ratty piece, but a beautiful steak sandwich and a pot.
Yep.
$20.
Get yourself down to the Riverview Hotel and
Not just steak on a piece of bread either. They load it up with a nice salad, a hash brown, and a fried egg.
oh, they got the hashy in there.
Yeah, hashy
Okay.
and a fried egg on a steak sandwich. It is
Yeah,
beautiful.
Beetroot.
I believe there is beetroot on there.
Big fan of beetroot on steak sangers, as Maxi Dieball cleans up in the back line.
Fridge. Long way from home.
I reckon
Must have swapped with,
yeah, he's done the old switcheroo with Choc. Choc fridge.
Joe. Around the middle of the ground on the far side.
He's going to lay into this with his long
big
levers.
jig
Oh,
and duck out the
Ducky
back.
Lawton. It's a
Oh, that is a
That's
bullet
what
to
it- wow.
Chocolate Toora, who kicks his first, I believe, of the year. I'm not sure.
I'm going to have to say it's first of the Oh, definitely first today.
First today.
He doesn't spend much
And
time in the forward line, so you'd have to say,
Bright blue boots. Jeez, he's looking for a couple of votes with those.
yeah, he carries on with the blue boots. Oh, Matty Williams has just been called to the bench.
Sorry.
Matty Williams has just been called to the bench here
Kay Patterson.
in the place of Kagga Patterson.
K spelled K-A-J, which I believe is Jack backwards. Not sure how you if you picked up on that, but old backwards Jack is
Backwards Jack. That's very good. And
Zach just
With a bit of a-
screams at him, and it put him off enough to fumble the ball over the line. And how is that mustache?
Yeah,
Wow.
look at that. I'm not sure if the viewers saw the mustache in action then, but it was flowing in the wind.
If it was on the screen, I recommend going back and having another look. Toora get a nice clearance.
Very nice
Mongrel
clearance.
kick forward. To
Mustache.
the mustache man. Nice clearing kick to
Nick Anderson. Maxi Dieball scoops around the back for a kick, and he's kicked it out on the full
Is it
under
out on the
pressure.
full? It is out on the full.
It's got to be hit the hill. So, backwards Jack. I'm a big fan of that. As Toora takes possession on the half-back flank, sends it down the line into a Flamers.
Van der Kolk.
Vander Kolk is the name
Oh, he's got
we're
a
looking
boot
for
to that,
here, and here he is
somehow.
again, Vander Kolk.
Max Diebel, don't know how he got his foot to that, but he did well. Good. And he's paid the mark. It's a good
he's
grab.
probably
in the
a
end.
tad late there on Jackie Weston. He was close, but no cigar.
Comes back to Jake Cochran, Pig, as he's known around the club. Good kick
It's a
to
loopy one.
Harry Wright.
We've got Butters coming past the commentary
Oh.
box here. Doesn't get used, and that's
good
a
inside ball.
Jeepers
Pulled the
creepers.
trigger. And again, another good kick. Lamers to Zagny on the far wing. Comes back inside to your mate Ivan Maric.
They reach.
Kenny.
Thank you. You've been taken to the shop, my friend.
Kicho just needed to get his hands to that and didn't.
We've got
Sure.
Choc Schrewers just making
a
the most of his
ground.
time in the sun down
Seven
there.
Power Pepper is being slung to the ground and pinned, holding the ball as he did not make a legal disposal.
Got the fridge doing a bit of
Fridge.
groundwork here. And he's been taken high
Oh,
in the
pushed
back.
in the back.
Doesn't matter what you call it. It's a free kick. And Coop's going to probably have a crack from here, I'd say.
I'd back him in from here.
I'd back him in from here as well. He's
Probably.
paying $1.40 to kick this.
Oh yeah, I'd have that my multi.
Mm-hmm. And in comes Nick Anderson onto
Another
the
one.
wing. Another one.
And another
Looks
one.
like Bean, son of Dean, is heading to the bench as Coop strikes the
Oh,
footy
that is
quite true.
beautiful.
Wow.
What a kick.
Good looking
As
shoe.
Kay Patterson goes in. Backwards Jack.
Backwards Jack comes in and gives him a
Nick
quick high
Anderson,
five.
Zagny, have a go at that mustache.
Have a look at the heavy hitters that are in that pack right there. Backwards Jack, Nick Anderson, Mustache Man,
Bobby
Matt
comes in
Zagny.
late.
Bobby comes in late. And the fridge, Coop McInnes. Right, who have we got in the guts here? We've got Nick Anderson, Jackie Cochran in the ruck, Noah B. Hickman, and Power Pepper.
Elegant.
It's a
when he
nice
jumps,
tap.
isn't he?
He is.
Graceful like a
Oh, over the top of the
yeah.
head.
Oh,
Thank you for
hospital
coming.
ball from Noah B. Hickman to
Toura's
Fridge
going to
McInnes.
make it hard for him though. Noah B. Hickman's been taken high there, hasn't been paid, and it's going to be a ball up. Umpire says, mine, thank you. I'll throw it up in the air and you can fight from there. Up it goes.
Pig. Oh,
Oh, he's
grabbed
taken it out of the
it.
air.
Nick Nat Nui style.
Hmm?
And a good tackle to get another stoppage. And another graceful piece of ruck work here, I'm sure.
Nick
here
Anderson,
he
that's 2 over-the-head handballs in about 30 seconds from him. Ooh, and the other
fly,
Nick
Nick
Anderson
Anderson.
has a fly.
Nick Anderson, number 2. There's a
Maxi
barrel.
Ball gets back into, fills a hole, and sends it out.
Just-
to
Kearney.
Jamie
That's
Can.
a great hit from Max Dybel as he comes to the bench. Kearney goes inside to K. Backwards Jack.
Backwards Jack.
Spreads wide again.
That's a lovely
Bobby,
dob.
That's a beautiful kick.
Cracking shoe from Backwards Jack. He's looking like he's going to send it to the goal square. No.
Does so. Truer.
Pocket.
Good
To the
grab.
chock shrew.
Oh. Chop of the arm, says the umpire. Or
Chop
a
of the
grab,
arms or a
whatever-
grab.
Whatever
Yeah.
way you want to call it.
Yeah.
It was a great piece of work by Tarwin to move it forward.
I think old Lockie Shrills is coming around for a banana hit. No,
Oh, no.
he dobs it
Close
in
the
for
eyes.
Jamie
It's a
Can.
duck.
No, is it duck?
It is dark.
It is the duck. Let's see if he can kick
Absolute
number 4.
Chisler from Chock Shrewer.
It was a worm burner, wasn't it? Nothing above waist height from that kick. As we see Reece Shaw coming to the bench. And Van der Kolk comes on.
Lordo, just
Oh, he's
nothing
bloody.
kick, really.
It's in his head now by the seams of things. You kick a couple early, you're on top of the world, and then you miss an easy one. Confidence is a little bit shot, then you miss another one. All of a sudden, it's in your head, Chubbs, and all of a sudden you're staring down the barrel of 3 set shots, all going to the side. Unfortunately, for old Duck Lawton, in the pill. It's a Toora lad. It's been wrapped up. Umpire says, mine, thanks.
Going on down there. Pig just throws the boot at it. Oh,
Jackie
Gets
Weston
hit by it.
has a kick, gets it
Westy.
smothered, runs on, grabs
He's gonna
again,
get it
has a
back in.
handball, another
Oh.
one. No, doesn't get it back. But number
Absolutely
20 goes,
great
ooh,
by
he gives a
Jamie.
little candy and flicks it down
Forward.
forward.
Oh,
And
it's
it's
a
a
beautiful
nice kick. Very nice kick. Ethan Lamers didn't have much chance of cutting that one off, to be perfectly honest. And he sends it into the forward line. And he got Ferg, our man Butters, and he has a nice spoil, just like backmans do. Backwards Jack kicks it out onto the back flank, and it's going to hit Noodle, Nick Anderson. No, Nick Anderson, number 2. He flicks a funny little handball out to Jamie Can, who does a
Yeah,
this
he
and a
just
that,
does-
and it turns around and he kicks a
does his
15
work,
metre,
doesn't he?
and no, Ethan Lamers is trying to play on, but doesn't. Backwards Jack runs around the back. Ooh, he's in
Oh,
trouble here.
tugs
He's in
one.
trouble.
Gives the
He's
hand.
very close to gone. He's
Deliberate.
called deliberate.
of all things, deliberate.
When's the last time you saw a deliberate paid in country footy, Chubbs?
Against Ballara 2 weeks ago,
2 weeks.
there was 2 paid in the reserve game.
Right. Well, looks like Backwards Jack's making up for a lost time anyway. He's just cut that one
Well,
off.
they paid
and
that on Mark. That's interesting.
I'd pay that a mark. He grabbed it out of the air.
I thought it was punched by the Toora bloke and then fell into Shrewer's hand.
Okay.
And umpire doesn't know what's happening here. Neither do we. Grabs the pill and
He looks like he's going to bowl it up by the seams of it. Yeah.
Jake Cochran in there for the ball up. Just
Nice tap over the back.
tap forward.
Straight into the hands of a Toora lad, though. Umpire says, I'll have it again. Up she goes. Bean Ellen is in pursuit, and he gets a nice handball out to backwards Jack, who just slides past him, that's all. Bean Ellen again.
Oh, back
Sends
to
it backwards
Marriage,
to...
it's high,
That is
and he's
definitely high. Tyson Hanegraaff comes back and assesses the options. He's looking like he's going to go down the line, but chips in board. It's a dangerous
Westy.
one, and Jack
Great
Weston
grab.
cuts it off, runs into open goal, and sends it.
for a point. Touched by Zaggy on the line.
Did he have a license to kick that, you think, Chubbs?
Oh,
you kick
back
those,
him
don't
in
you?
from there, yeah.
Yep, you kick those. Harry Wright delivers to the only Toora man in 30 metres.
Zaggers wants him. Look at that
Number
mustache.
13. It's
Wow.
beautiful, isn't it? And that's not a
Berg
bad kick.
Takes
But
the mark, Berg.
Yeah.
Backs himself in. He's got a bit of a kick on him too for a soccer player.
ex-soccer player is old Ferg, is that
Yeah.
right? Butters?
Yeah, he's only 2 or 3 years at the club.
Mm-hmm.
Soccer player previously.
Okay.
You wouldn't have thought so with his skills.
No, you wouldn't. Travie Kitchen.
Oh,
Now, if I see another over-the-head handball from Nick Anderson, number 1, I'm going to be sick. That's 3 this quarter, Chubbs. As Jamie Can takes a bounce down the wing and flicks it over the back of his shoulder for Locke Shrewers, who stands up in a tackle and says, "You can't tackle me."
Delivers it to the only Toora bloke down there, who switches it. It's a booming switch. It's a good hit.
Lovely hit. Coop says, "You're not playing on. You'll have to kick over me."
Another good kick. Pulled the trigger inside. Wheels to the
Oh,
boundary.
here's trouble.
Sagan
Here's
is
trouble.
there, spoils it, and it goes out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Right near the SGST sign.
Who we got?
South
Who
Gippsland
have we got there?
sewage treatment.
Oh, South Gippsland's. Yes, no, that's
Andrew Dimer.
that is the AG setup for all your septic needs. Call SGST. Ooh, nice little. How do you do
and
there
kick
from the
over
Toora
top
lad?
To number 16 or number 1, I'm not sure.
He is number 16
Zaggy,
officially.
mustache
He's
man.
going to give it a switch over to Harry Wright. No, it's
No,
Charlie
it's
Batten.
Charlie Batten.
And he's just
Rick, the beef farmer.
can't quite get over that. Charlie Batten makes a good contest, though, with the Toora lad out there. And who have we got here? Noodle.
Anderson.
Nick Anderson, number 2. Picks up and sends it down
Sends it
forward.
forward, sure.
Bobby Williams has a look at it and says,
Sure, again.
can't quite get down to
Little
that one, but
second,
I'll
third
follow it up.
efforts.
And here I go again.
And pushing the back.
Which way has he paid this, Chubbs?
Against Chock Shrewer there.
Okay.
Toward the Toora.
Toora, free kick.
Magpies.
Almost has to come down the line here by looking at the
Kitcho.
field. And Kitcho.
Bloody fumbled that.
He's 6'4" when he's standing
Is he
still.
6'4"?
Look.
I'd say he's-
and we've got a Falcon!
Backwards Jack has unleashed that into Bobby's face. Wow.
And he's actually.
Backwards Jack has
And I don't know if
unleashed
we've got vision of that, but that is actually unbelievable. That's the best. That's right up there with the best Falcons. Backwards Jack's
Coach
just
Soppers down
booted.
here, laughing his guts up.
We got-
He thought that was pretty funny.
We've got blokes on the sidelines literally splitting their sides, laughing at that Falcon.
Big spoil over the line.
And let's just find Matty Williams and have a look at how he's going after that Falcon. Where is he? Can you see him, Chubbs? I can't see him out there.
I'm lost. There he is. He's
Bobby.
He's
Oh, yeah.
full
No, he's
plate
just wiping
there,
his
and
nose. He's
he
checking
was
for
still
blood.
Checking his face there.
I might want to get a runner out to him and just check for consciousness because that was fierce. Might want to run him through his
Backwards Jack,
ABCs.
good pick up.
Backwards
Follows
Jack's
it
had a bit
up,
of a day out here today, actually.
and
He's
it's
been
a high
good.
contact, says the umpire. He'll take that.
I'd say that too. Backwards Jack goes back, assesses the options, and he looks like he's going to lay the boot in here.
Schroer underneath this one. Good contest.
Tell you what,
Can man.
he looks good leading at the ball. Lock Schroers.
He looks like a true forward.
He does. Doesn't get far past.
To say that.
And Noodle, Nick Anderson, number 2,
gives it to
takes a
backwards
mark,
Jack.
and backwards Jack runs around.
It's a booming kick.
And a point.
Minor score.
Who we got here? Catman kicking out to Weston, the only two Toora players we know, unfortunately. Weston says, I'm going to kick it, so go back. Kicks it back to Catman. Catman says, I'm going to kick it, so go back. Kicks it to 49, and it's a bad kick, unfortunately. Noah B. Hickman's got a soda, and he delivers.
Yeah, get around him. We like Noah.
We do like Noah. He's played a good game today. And if you're going to go inside there, Chubbs, you need to be hitting those. You need to keep them low, and you need to hit them. You can't be throwing up loopy kicks like that into your centre half back line from the back pocket. Oh, Jack Weston's found himself alone on the outside of the pack. He's held his position nicely.
Oh, Harry Wright.
Harry Wright does what backmans do.
Picks it up.
Makes it very hard for a forward. Matty Zagny. Oh,
holding the ball.
Umpiring's been good today, Chubbs. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm happy with them so far. Very happy with them.
They've been pretty good all year, if I'm honest. I haven't been disappointed at any stage.
Yep.
Amos takes a mark in the defensive half of the ground. D50, we call it.
D50 is how the coach would say that. Yes. Goes to Duck. Off to Maxi Dieball. Maxi looks inside, says no. Then he says yes. Now he puts Canny under pressure. Jamie Can, that is. And he's wrapped up, and Canny's pretty happy to just see this one as a ball up.
Umpire says my ball. Kenny pretty upset that he thought he got taken high there.
Thought he got taken high in the back, something or other. He doesn't really care what it is. He just thinks it's a free kick. Gives a little dolly handball.
And it's out of bounds. Umpire says throw it in.
Right, who have we got around the ball here? Chubbs, we've got Cochrane in the ruck. Nando, Nick Anderson, number 1. We got Duck, we got Vanderkolk, and backwards Jack.
Backwards Jack.
How do we not see him?
He's just handball to Marriage.
Wow!
Streams forward, left foot forward, and
that's good football from the Sharks.
Pepper just drops it.
Probably
one that he could have taken.
And that's a great tackle.
Holding the ball.
What's he paid here? It's a quick holding the ball if he paid holding the ball. He has.
Holding the ball. Pepper will take the kick.
Very physical player, Pepper.
Goes short. Not 15, says the umpire.
Which is fair. That's not 15. If that's 15,
it's
I'm the Queen of England.
I've ever seen.
Yep. Back to Duck Lawton. Duck Lawton and Pepper just playing keepsy offsy along the centre half forward wing there. And off comes Tyson Hanegraaff on for Cooper McInnes. Ball's thrown in and the action's back on Pepper. Flicks it to Vanderkolk and gets it back. And he looks like he's having a look at goals here.
He's kicked
that.
Touched on the line.
Just didn't quite get the journey.
Good piece of work from Vanderkolk there.
He picked it up and he was having a look at the goals as soon as he picked the cherry up, I think, there, Chubbs.
There goes a three-quarter time siren.
That's a wrap for three-quarter time. Couldn't tell you what the score is, but
13-11-89 to 2-3-15.
Sharks are up. And we're back. Once again, Chubbs is late to the box. Not sure what he does on these breaks, but he's taking too long each time. Here he comes. Nice of you to join us, Chubbs. He hasn't got his headset on, so he might be a moment here. Fourth and final quarter. Up goes Jakey Cochran straight into the midst of Bean Allen. Doesn't get a good kick away, ends up in the hands of number 18 for Toora, who delivers it.
Man. Yeah, Bill, I've been made aware that you're a bit of a YouTube star.
That's incorrect. Where are you pulling this information from, Chubbs?
I've been told that if I search up the Bill Nye Shuffle, I'll find yourself busting a bit of a boogie.
You actually will. I forgot about that. Oh my! If that clip is still floating around on YouTube, it probably would be too. I mean, I haven't taken it down, so
for the viewers at home, give it a whirl. Bill Nye doing the shuffle.
That's good. Who put you up to that? Did you see someone at the bar at 3/4 time?
I may or may not have.
You definitely did. Who was it? Must have been, I think, Sammy Ennis.
Yeah, Sammy.
It must have been. That's good from him, actually. In the meantime, Maxi Dieball gets wrapped up by Jack Weston. And Dieball's it up. Nice gather from the Toora lad there. He's unfortunately been wrapped up by Noah B. Hickman. There's another.
Is that it?
It's a purely audio format at the moment for me and Chubbs here. You can see the football, you can't see us, but Chubbs has just pulled up a YouTube video of me shuffling.
Is that you?
Yes,
That's a good move.
Yeah, I can dance. That was a long time ago, Chubbs.
Yeah. That's great.
My word.
I'm glad I watched that. Viewers at home, give it a Google.
I wouldn't recommend it unless you enjoy wasting your time.
You can really bust a move
recommend it.
there, Bill. I didn't know that.
No, I can move. Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Spoke to Bobby at 3/4 time. He said his face is okay.
Okay.
After that Falcon from Backwards Jack.
That's Matt Williams for the viewers at home. Yep.
Stream forward from Westy.
And that's
Big booming boot. Oh, drops a chesty. Tough mark to take. Spoils to a teammate, and he's put it through. What a good kick.
Very nice goal, though. That's good football from Toora.
All started from your man Westy.
Start from my man
Once
Westy.
again, from the back line to about middle of the ground, and he's just put on the boot forward.
Couple of bounces. Thanks for coming.
Bit of a jet. I'd say he's Toora's best on today.
Oh, by a country mile. Yeah. He's playing real football at one stage there. He was on Geelong's list. Was he on Geelong's list?
Really?
Yeah, no, he was definitely on a list. He can play football, that's for sure. Who have we got in the middle here? Jakey Cochran in the ruck, Bean Allen, Noah B. Hickman, and Pitbull.
Pitbull. That's a new one.
43. Our man West has a scrappy old kick to centre half forward. He gathers and he gets it back. Follows it up.
Keeps following it up.
It's probably in the back
In the
there and it's
back.
been paid.
It has. Nobo Hickman pushes Westy in the back. He struggles to his feet here.
Might have been knocked the wind out of old Westy here.
Oh, he's reaching for his back. Looks like a bit of an old man there.
A bit of carry on if you ask me. He's just turned around and kicked it completely fine.
Bang.
Nice little
Beautiful
delivery
hit.
too. Very nice delivery. Bit of Hollywooding there, I think, from Jack Weston. Ooh, I'm sick. And then turns around and just flicks an absolute worm burner to his teammate, hits him on the tit. Thanks for coming. Been informed the Tarwin Riverview Hotel are watching the game on the TV down there at the fire. So g'day to Sass and the boys down there. As number 13 kicks his second goal for the fourth quarter.
2 in a couple of minutes.
2 in 2, you'd say, as Richie would say.
2 for 22 here at the G. Yeah, you could say that.
Speaking of, how did the Aussies do? I think we just
Yeah,
pantsed Sri Lanka, did we?
Scraped over the line.
Lino and Head just spinning an absolute web.
Yeah, you see that delivery from Head there?
No, I
Just-
haven't watched any replays,
oh,
mate. I was going
wow.
to catch it on KO tomorrow. I was just going to do a bit of a catch up.
That sounds like a plan. Pig. Oh, straight to
Bean,
Bean, who's wrapped up.
And this number 18 for Toora has had
Oh.
a couple of stats here lately.
Backwards Jack. Kicks it to the wing. Good mark from
Not sure if I'm happy about
Cat
that.
Dog
kick
or
if
whatever
I'm-
his name is.
Catman, yes, Catman. Half cat, half man, I think is the prerogative there. Catman sends it in long to Harry Wright, which is a Tarwin player. So whistle
Holding.
goes. And he says
the
he's
umpire.
holding the man.
Harry Wright's free kick. Plays on. Oh, just got it away. Backwards Jack in the middle of the ground. Right in the middle of the ground. I reckon they're on the cricket pitch there. Plays on. Forward from backwards Jack. Oh, wow.
Nice pair of mitts there from Nick Anderson, number 1.
He's special to watch.
He's special to watch.
Nick
He
Anderson.
kicks it.
Oh.
It's a good delivery, but it's in the wrong spot. So, do you call that a good delivery?
Nah,
I
probably
suppose
not.
Probably not. Nick Anderson, number 2, is in pursuit. And Nick Anderson,
Oh,
number
they're
1,
both there.
retrieves.
Too many Nick
Nice
Andersons
little
there.
sausage down the line to Chuck Shrewis. Does over the line. We have Yap coming from the Toora bench
He
again.
cannot kick 90 metres. I sure hope he can't.
Just a quick stat there from the Toora bench. He's yelling out that they can't kick 90 metres, which is true. So, quick kick out of defence, lands in the lap of the Toora defender. And he goes back and assesses the options which he's looking at here. It's going to go down the line. Pretty standard stuff. Matt Zagney just punches it over the back of his own head. Toora lad jumps into
Oh,
it. and
big tackle by
unfortunately
backwards
lands
Jack.
in the lap of backwards Jack.
Oh, and it's on. It's on in the middle of the ground here. Backwards
Okay.
Jack is not happy. Toora free kick, says the umpire. Backwards Jack giving away a cheap one there.
Do you reckon that was that backwards Jack that gave that
I
away?
believe it would have been.
Okay, soft, I think. But then
Oh,
again,
unnecessary contact there. Oh, and there's a
Jack's
tough
had
tackle
a sling tackle,
And it's
he's
been-
been paid too.
for a sling. Dangerous tackle, they call it these
Yeah, you
days.
can't do that anymore. 2010, you'd call that a great tackle. Nice attack there from Harry Wright out of the back line.
Bean.
Bean Allen.
Good clean pickup.
Nice clean pickup. Nick Anderson, number 1, flicks a 40-metre handball to Jamie Ken. That might have had a little bit of mayo on it, but it's probably 25 metres. Jackie Cochran runs round to the right and
smothered.
just kicks it straight into a Toora bloke for some reason.
Westy,
Does a bit
good
of cleaning
here.
up.
God, he's good. Westy gets
Here he
it
goes
back.
again. He's very good for
Up
a
and
give
under.
get.
There's Zagney, the mustache man.
Won't get much further than old Zaggers. Catman says, I'll have this.
Oh,
Cuts that one off.
there's a bloke in front of us screams Catter. Obviously a reference to Catman.
I would assume so.
Ooh, Chisler into the forward line,
Catman.
and there's
And old
Zaggers
Catman
again.
and Zagger just
Handballs
playing
at
kick
the-
to kick here.
Handballs at the Bean.
The
Bean
Bean,
goes
son
long.
of Dean to
Oh,
Kitchen.
Kitcho.
Wow! That's a nice mark. That's a good mark of the football, Chubbs.
Comes up the
Travis says,
line.
I'll kick to the other big
Oh,
tall timber in the Sharp
Fridgie.
Park area. And Coop says, yes, I'll take it. And who
Oh, wow!
Our man Butters just sneaks into the forward line for a little sausage.
Hit it, Fergie.
Okay then, Butters.
Wowee.
So, lo and behold, we've got Fergus, Butters, lining up for a sausage here. Genuine fullback, type operator. And he's kicked it like a fullback.
As he
Missing
should,
with the
being a
inside.
backman. Wowee. That was a poor effort.
That's
If I'm
all right,
honest.
He's alright.
He is a backman. Through and through, old Butters.
I really like that play from Ferg, though.
Sneaking forward.
I
That's
think he might
very
actually.
cheeky.
He might have had a. I don't think he's actually snuck forward. He might actually be playing forward. By the seems of things, Chubbs. Catman, he screams for it. He's not going to get over Kitchen's head. Maybe he does. Catman says.
Good tackle, Van der Kolk.
A very nice tackle on Catman. Power Pepper or Pitbull, I might be saying.
Van der Kolk again,
Van der Kolk,
another great tackle.
He's a tackle.
Catman's in there as well, and Kolk slides in for another one on Catman. It's about 3 or 4 tackles there laid from Van der Kolk on Catman.
Yes, well, they don't call him Tom Tackles Van der Kolk for nothing. Oh, straight through Maxi Dieball's fingers.
Kitcho below his legs
doing the
again.
groundwork.
He is exquisite
8 foot tall
off
and
the
doing
ground.
groundwork.
And a tackle laid. High contact, says the umpire, and they don't like it.
Well, we've got a bit of a spot fire here. A few jamperies there, Chubbs. I wouldn't fight him. Kitcho could punch me from here.
Ames.
Have you seen how long his arms are?
Yeah, go Gadget.
He'd punch me from here.
Bean through
Dean,
the middle.
son of Dean, offloads to backwards Jack. Into Nick Anderson, number 1. He decides to go down the line.
Back to
Thought coming
backwards Jack.
Backwards Jack's done a few yards here. And he's
On
going
the
to get it
Telstra
back
tracker.
again. Oh, he's been tagged though. I think that's going to have to be holding the cherry.
Oh,
No.
umpire says I'll have that. Thanks.
And the Toora, safe to say the Toora fans are not happy about that one.
Bit of a crowd here today down at Shark Park.
There is a bit
If
of
you
a
can
crowd
see in the
here.
background of the camera there.
It's a lovely day down at Shark Park. Not a breath of wind. There's a lot of Toora folk in. Chubbs, my question is, there's a lot of Toora folk in the house. Who's bloody milking all the cows?
Aha. few cows down in Toora, is that? A dairy area.
Oh, it's a big dairy area, mate. Yeah,
There you go. I'm not fond of Toora. Been there once to play football last season. That's about it.
It's not a great spot to go if you're asking me, but
Oh,
it's
wow.
you know, I don't think we're allowed to have those kinds of. Oh, jeepers!
Oh, duck.
That duck almost runs into a heavy oncoming traffic. Pitbull rats him up.
Mr. Worldwide.
It's a 305. Umpire says, "I'm coming out the back here. Don't get in my way." Kitchen
Doing the
taps
ruck
down
work. Straight to the
boys.
Toora.
I think that Toora bloke actually called for it. Says Kitchen right here. And to be perfectly honest, Toura's just completely outplayed the Sharks
Oh,
in that
Westy. Great grab
stoppage.
in the middle of the ground. He'll play on here. He's been playing on a lot. Maxie just didn't want a part of that, I don't think. It's a long kick. Who's under it? Who else but Zagney? And hits Bean, son of Dean.
Off to Ethan Lammers, who thinks about going, doesn't. Flicks a handball to Jackie Cochran, who chips a little special one
Chock
over to
wants it
Noah.
out on the wing. He's been screaming for it for the last 5 minutes, I'd say.
Carrying on out there, if you ask me.
Yep. And it's probably his player that took the mark.
Ends up in the hands of Liam Pickham.
Picking with the helmet.
Backwards Jack, straight out of the back line, and he's going to deliver quite
Oh,
nicely
it's a nice kick.
to Nick Anderson, number 1. Nick Anderson turns. Lovely
Oh,
dob.
wow.
Wow, that's a cracking shoe.
You can tell they're pals.
And Van der Kolk. He's going to go back and have a sausage here, I think. Van der Kolk.
Bit of-
No!
Bit of
Johnny
a s-
Kitchen makes like a wing attack and says, here if you need, here if you need. Tom gives it to him.
With Canny not happy with his defender hanging onto his Guernsey, I believe.
Is that right?
Yeah. Not happy, Ken man.
Nick Anderson, number 2.
Noodle back,
Follows
noodle back,
up.
noodle back,
Very
says
good effort
Bean,
there.
son of
3 and
Dean.
4 efforts.
There he is.
Bean, son of Dean, kicks around the corner.
Oh,
and hits Cooper McInnes
wow.
on the chest. Very
McInnes.
nice football.
Don't know why he's looking in.
Cooper McInnes right now, you're thinking, this is my job. I'm the full forward. I kick goals. Go back and kick a goal, please.
It's a good strike of the footy. That is a great goal.
Lovely kick of the footy. Old Coop. Doesn't miss many. Attack reference, Chubbs.
I did like that wing attack reference. A little bit of netball in there.
Yeah, well.
Wonder how our A graders went today.
I think they got done. I think they got done by about 12 points.
Oh, jeez.
I just thought I'd throw a few netball references in there, maybe, just for our female viewers out there. I know there's the viewing is heavily female orientated.
if you are a female and you're after a pair of earrings, I've got a cousin who runs a business, Sammy and Rowe. Hit him up on Instagram.
Sammy and Rowe.
Homemade clay earrings.
Is
Give
that
him a
your
whirl.
cousin?
It is my cousin.
I know that business.
Do you?
Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, there you go, chaps.
Blood.
Small world.
Yeah.
That man gets run down!
by
Matt
Mustache Man.
Sadney!
Wow.
That's a good bit of footy. That's
Advantage.
what gets
Paid.
blokes to the footy. That's
Bean, son of
unreal.
Dean, has just turned it over. In front of the bench here.
Reece Shaw just muscles him out of the way
Mr.
and says,
Worldwide.
have this one, duck. Duck swallows down. Oh, and he's
Fridgie.
hit the fridge.
Oh,
No,
good
but Fridge
grab.
gets caught behind. Coop McInnes, that is, we should say. Should speculate. And the plum come back with the flight.
Bean, son of
Muzz
Dean.
mopping up. And you'd have
Forward,
to say,
Fridge.
Only's been caught
Stuck
behind again.
behind. Wow. That'll be spoken about Tuesday night at training, I'm sure.
There's a bit of an appeal for a free kick there, but the umpire's having none of it. He says, "Oh, we'll just throw it up in the air, and we can fight it out from there."
Now, you're right. Fergie is down the forward line.
Yeah, no, he's made the switch. Yeah,
He's
so
amongst his contest here. I'd like to see him get a goal.
I'd love to see him get a goal. We've
Oh.
got Nick Anderson, number 2, kicking one now. Bang.
Good, thanks.
He's pretty happy with it too.
Wow.
Bit of carry on going on from the
Twos boys.
Twos boys, by the seems of
Yeah.
things. It's getting late in the day. The Twos boys have probably got a couple of cans under their belt.
I'm sure Tom Drought and Vaughan Van Dillen would have a few under their belt, being milestone men.
The milestone men.
450 for Vaughan and 300 for...
450.
Tom.
We didn't do the actual maths before, Chubbs. Let's just have a look.
You're
at
the
this
Sparky here,
very
mate. You're a
quickly.
mathematician.
Oh, look, mate. You'd think so, wouldn't you? I'm just going to pull up the old calculator. 15 times... No, let's do 450
Divide.
divided by 15. 30. 30 years of football?
No, I don't think so.
Has to be, mate. Has to be.
Wow.
Imagine playing 30 years of football in a row. He hasn't had a year off. He's never had a year off.
Yeah. Probably hasn't had a game off.
What a nutcase. Anyway, meanwhile, Toora gets a clearance.
Done well too. Spread it wide and a turnover.
Who's that? Harry
Harry
Wright.
Wright takes the mark on the wing.
He's been good today.
He's good most weeks.
Yeah.
He laces out Noah B. Hickman, who gives the hands to
Backwards
backwards Jack, who streams forward,
Our man.
puts it on the boot. Fridge wants
Good.
it. Oh, he found it! And they get around.
Look at the boys, they're running in from everywhere. We've got Chuck
Butters?
Shoes running in from the full back running down to Butters.
There's one player from two players from Tarwin not in amongst that.
Who is it? Well,
It's Charlie Batten
We need to name
and Harry
shame.
Wright, who
Yep.
just were not bothered. Fellow backman not getting around. Their other backman kicking a snag.
To be fair, they're probably thinking, well, why don't I get a turn up there?
Wow. Hit it, Fergie.
Well, that was a lovely
That was
little play of football.
bit of play off the head.
The Falcon from Coop, and then the snap around the corner from Ferg. I'm very happy with that.
Fergie. Wow. I shall buy him a beer for that. Oh, pig. Cops a bump in the ruck contest. Oh, out
Bean,
to Bean, son of Dean. Play on, advantage.
Nice
And a
kick
hit.
delivery.
Kimmy. Oh,
But
cut off,
number
29.
29 just fills the hole
With
quite
a
nicely.
mongrel left boot out.
If
But
that's not a backman's kick, I
Nice.
don't know what is.
your mate
Jack
Westy.
Weston, that's a 30-metre handball. I like a long handball. Jeez, that gets me going, a long handball.
Yeah?
Oh, I love it.
Long handball.
Love a long handball. Little Sam Mitchell type operator. 19 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. With the amount of stoppages and whatnot, and a bit of carry on. Probably this quarter's going to go for 25, I would have thought.
Little dribbler. Touched. Says the goal umpire. He'll wave one flag.
0.1 index finger.
Chalk out of back line. Good to see him not in the forward line anymore. That was bold choice from Troy Buckets Hemming.
I actually liked it. He looked good
Did ya?
coming out of the square.
Nah,
I thought he looked good.
he's a true backman. I like Fergie down forward.
Car Pepper goes for the fly. No love. A bit of a scrap down there, and Ethan Lames looks like he's going to turn up.
The cricketer.
Oh, he does too.
Down at fine leg. If he picks this one up,
Jeez.
just
Tell you what,
fumbled with it.
In
And
danger of getting it off the ground there, Lamo.
picked it up and held to him. Umpire says, I'll have it.
What kind of cricketer is he? Is Ethan Lames, Chubbs? Is he roll the arm over, or is he a batsman?
I'm unsure. He looks like a bit of an all-rounder, a bit of a jack of all trades.
Take one look and I say off spin.
Off spin, I see a nice in-swinging medium pacer out of him,
okay.
actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Didn't have it, says the umpire in the forward line here.
And who's he giving the kick to?
Cooper McGuinness.
The fridge.
He'll surely go back and slot this one. Another one. Not sure how many he's kicked today. There's a stats man in here.
Yeah, we don't exactly have bloody old Mikey the stats man behind the counter, do we? Fridge. Looks good.
Good, thanks.
He's happy with that. And that gets stuck in the exact same spot as the last one did.
I wish for Troy Hemming to swing Charlie Batten forward for him to kick a goal. He had to kick one in the reserves. I'd wish for him to kick one in the seniors. That'd be just real nice. Quick swap with Fergie, I think.
As a full forward yourself, Chubbs, would you be happy to get subbed out of the forward line for a backman to come in and
I've often put my hand up for Sopper to go forward.
Yeah.
Tom Giroud.
Yeah.
For the viewers at home. Yeah, but he just tends to leave his man and roll forward on his own accord.
Okay. Well, when you're the coach, you can do those types of things, I suppose.
That's right, yeah. When you've played 300 games, you can do what you like.
Games, you tend to just walk around like you can do whatever the flaming heck you'd like to do, to be perfectly honest.
Didn't know Alf Stewart was in here. Flaming heck.
And that is out of bounds on the full.
Kick forward. Missed by everyone. Max Dybel, the last line of defence. Handballs at the righty. Harry Wright, who laces out Nick Anderson.
Number 2. Oh my word, he's throwing a Tory on the boot. You see that, Chubbs?
That's interesting.
I'm not even sure if he meant it, to be perfectly honest.
Late in the game, you just throw anything
Late
on
in
the
the
boot,
game,
surely.
10 goals up. Yeah, sure, Tory. Okay.
Well, I suppose late in the game, 10 goals up, you throw Ferg forward, and that's what they've done.
Yep. And jumped on stuff, I suppose.
Oh,
wow. Nick
the
Anderson
game just
says-
stopped then. You would have seen that on the
It
live
did,
stream.
everyone paused. That was not a glitch in the stream.
No,
that
that's
was actually
just
just Nick Anderson
Nick
faking
Anderson.
a handball.
Nick Anderson, number 1. Coop takes
Van der
another
Kolk
mark. About the same
sends
spot.
it in quite nicely.
About the same spot as the last one, actually.
Yeah,
Should
and
kick
Coop's
this.
going to line up from the exact same spot. And if he just... All he has to do is do what he did last time, Chubbs.
And does exactly that. Not a whole lot going on in the way of celebrations. A little high five from Lames.
I'm trying to think, Chubbs, of where of why Jack Weston is ringing a bell in my head. And I just remembered I was listening to a buddy podcast not long ago. Washed Up podcast. It's actually, for the viewers out there, get around the Washed Up podcast with Ro and Kit. It's about footy. It's about AFL footy. They just take the game each weekend and just go across it and just dissect it and talk about what things are good, what things are bad, what things are funny. Anyway, I think they had Jack Weston on a few weeks ago, and they have a segment called The Bath, and they have players on, and they tell them about how badly they've been beaten by someone. Well, they tell them about their bath stories, really.
Yeah, right.
Where you've just had an absolute bath from another bloke. And I think Jack Weston played on Paddy Dangerfield in the TAC Cup or something like that. And Paddy Dangerfield ended up kicking about 5 or 6 goals and getting about 1,000 touches or something ridiculous, doing just Paddy Dangerfield.
As he does,
things.
yes.
Yeah, just doing Paddy Dangerfield stuff.
Especially Adelaide, Paddy Dangerfield. He was
Well, it was. It
something
would have
else.
been Like, it would have been like 17-year-old Paddy Dangerfield.
Pre-draft.
It would have been
Dangerfield.
Like 17-year-old.
That's a dangerous Dangerfield.
Yes, that's a Dangerfield.
Yeah.
Dangerous field. Dangerfield.
Yeah.
Yes.
Field
But
of
anyway,
danger.
yes, it's full of danger and fields.
Backwards Jack, clearing kick out of the back line. Hits Duck Lawton. He goes back inside to Chock Shrewer, the veggie farmer. Get around Shrewers for all your celery needs. Buy 1,000 celeries and get 10% off your 1,001st celery.
That'll play.
That's a-
I'm sure.
that's a
I'm sure
deal.
Chuck's old man will. Adam will
back that.
He'd back that. Yeah.
He's on at
If
the
you
beach
buy-
at the
if you
moment.
buy- yeah. Where is he? He's up north, I think.
Yeah, at the beach, having a holiday.
Shout
As
out to Adam, the celery.
Adam and Donna, I'm sure
yeah.
they're listening in,
Yes,
seeing how Locke is travelling. He's playing well
he's playing very well as usual. To be fair.
in those bright blue vote-getting boots.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Jack West is
Jack
playing against
West,
Dangerfield.
yeah,
He kicked
on the-
about 1,000 goals and 1,000 stats. And no, I finished that story. That was it. Sorry, Chubbs.
That's
That was
interesting. What podcast is this?
It's Washed
Washed-
Up. It's called
Washed
Washed Up. It's the Washed Up podcast. It's called.
I better give it a burn.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it on Spotify.
On Spotify. I'm sure they're on all where you get all your good
streaming
podcasts.
services.
Yeah. It's a final siren sound here at Shark Park.
What do we got for the full time score there, Chubbs? Does anyone know? 18, 12, 120 the Sharks. 4-4,
28.
28
Wow.
for Toora. Thanks for tuning in.